as of today, Toei Animation has given us new information in regards to 2 separate gods of destructions alongside several different Kaioshins from all across the multiverse, and given us more information as to the backstory and the overall personalities of each individual Kaioshin alongside God of Destruction. And in this video today, we're going to be taking a look at the gods of destruction's personalities that were revealed today alongside the Kaioshins in which were added onto the Toei Animation website, beginning with Universe 11's cosmic god of destruction known as Belmont, also known as Vermoud. Now, we all expected this guy to be some sort of crazy destroyer. Obviously, clowns are very unpredictable in nature, but it turns out that Vermoud actually is a god of destruction that has a heart that does not allow evil, and he is excited about the success of the Pride Troopers, which again, that kind of irritates me because as of now, there doesn't seem to be any other god of destruction that has some sort of unpredictable intent. But of course, with the cosmic destroyer of Universe 11, he does not allow evil in his heart, and he seems to relish over the idea that the Pride Troopers are succeeding in destroying evil. So maybe this clown also represents truth and justice from Universe number 11. Next up, we have the 3rd cosmic god of destruction known as Mosco, the giant robot god of destruction, and it is only given to us that this particular god of destruction is able to communicate with other people via electronic sound. So it doesn't seem like this person is able to talk fluently like everyone else, which I guess kind of makes sense because you don't want every single god of destruction to communicate and act the same. So this is the only god of destruction, at least as of now, that we understand that doesn't speak English, but in fact communicates via electronic sound, and his appearance is of that of a robot. Now, next up we have the 1st cosmic Kaioshin, which is known as Anato, and it is stated that Anato is the god of the universe with the highest human level, which ultimately translates to mortal ranking. So we do understand that Universe number 1 is the universe with the highest human level, and it is also said that he also bears that of a gentle smile. Now, this doesn't really tell us much other than he is the Kaioshin of the highest human level of the highest universe, that being Universe number 1. So at least we know that of this particular Kai. Next up, we have the 3rd cosmic Kaioshin, which happens to be that of a character known as Ia, translated by Herms, and it is said that this Kaioshin is a bit fascinated by the influence of machinery with people. So it looks like this Kaioshin seems to like the idea that people are kind of intertwined and like machinery, and it only makes sense because the 3rd god of destruction from Universe number 3 is of course Mosco, a machine. So it only makes sense for this Kaioshin to like humans that have an interest in machines, since his god of destruction happens to be that of a machine. Next up, we have the 4th cosmic Kaioshin of Universe number 4, which happens to be that of a character named Kulu, and he seems to be a very arrogant and a very conscious god. So finally, we have someone who isn't really a part of the Goody Goody Two Shoes fan club, and he seems to be that of an asshole, very similar to Ro, which finally we have some diversity because we don't want each individual Kaioshin to act the same. So he is the cosmic god of Universe number 4. He is the Kaioshin that looks over that universe. Of course, that is one of the 4 universes exempt from the Tournament of Power, which means that his universe also does bear a high mortal level, but of course we do know of his arrogance and little is known about anything else. So we have now the 5th cosmic king known as Ogama or Ogama, which is supposed to be a gentle god that emphasizes the balance between intelligence and power. So at least the 5th Kaioshin has an understanding of balance between intelligence and power, so that is the only information that was given on this particular Kaioshin. Next up, we have the Kaioshin of the 8th cosmic kingdom, which is that of Eru, and he is supposed to be the king of the 8th universe, and he loves to plan and have a passion to pursue that of a plan. So he always seems to have a plan devised each and every single time he wants to do something. So at least we know that this Kaioshin seems to be very intelligent, especially when it comes to making plans. And finally, we have the 12th Kaioshin known as Agu, who looks to be that of a very intriguing design, and it says here that Agu is supposed to be one of high virtue, and his universe in nature has further ambition. So at least a lot of these Kaioshins that we know of have lots of passion, lots of ambition, minus one of them who seems to be very arrogant. But aside from that, we have an understanding that most of these Kaioshin seems to have their own agendas in liking machines and loving to plan things. So these are the Kaioshins and the gods of destructions that were revealed to us by Toei. Post your comments down below on your overall thoughts on these characters. Which character, which Kaioshin do you prefer the most? And what are your overall thoughts on Mosco and Vermoud? I do believe that Vermouth should have been a character that had some sort of unpredictable nature to him, but it looks like he also represents truth and justice alongside the Pride Troopers. So post your comments down below, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you guys are Dragon Ball fans, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That way you guys are always notified with all the latest in Dragon Ball news, information, discussions, and updates. updates. If you guys cannot wait for Dragon Ball Super episode 82 and beyond, go ahead and smash that like button, guys. Tune in for more, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Take it easy, guys. Peace.